Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to another video. So you can see I'm at the track right now. I just got to GLD, Great Lakes Dragway. It's our local skid pad. It was super warm earlier. It was literally like 30 minutes ago, it was like 70 something degrees, and now it's super windy, and I did not bring a jacket. It's super cold out here. So you can see my brothers over there, and it's windy and cold. So I'm here because I know it's gonna be loud, but the car is ready. I don't know if you guys can hear me because of the noise, because of the wind, but the car is ready. Just gotta take it out of the trailer and get ready to go out there. So I know there's a couple people coming. I saw the chat, I saw the Facebook post, and I saw also looking on Facebook, and I know a couple people are coming today. So hopefully, if the car is good, I can get some tandems in with a couple of people, because I want to see how I do with the new hydro turbo. I'm used to driving the car NA, so I know how the car will act when it was NA, when I was following people. So I want to make sure I can get some practice now that it's turbo. And yeah, I'm super excited. But let's go ahead, take the ramps down and take the straps off and take the car out of the trailer. All right, so we just got the car out of the trailer. BMW showed up, and I forget this guy's name. He's always here. Really nice guy with the 240, and pretty sure it's his daily. He drives it here all the time, and he drives it here and drives it home. Super reliable. Yeah, I'm gonna let the car warm up, and gotta go get it. Have Brad come over here and inspect it, make sure it's all good, and we should be good to start ripping it. All right, so I'm over here driving the car, getting some heat in the trans and in the diff before I start beating on it. I was scared because my AFRs were not working, and the ECU needs the AFR to work in order to read. But luckily it started reading again. I don't know what it was, but I don't think it was hot enough. As soon as I started driving it, it got hot enough and it started working. Alright guys, so we're about to head out. We got the thumbs up. It's a skid pad, figure 8 only, but we'll see how it is. Take it nice and easy. Make sure we heat up the tires. Pretty good. Yeah, that's all right. That wasn't bad. All right, guys. So we just did our first lap. It felt pretty good. I think I need a better. So I need a longer rear diff, because the car, it's second gear is a little bit too short. I hit the limiter a lot. So my brother has a 3.5 at the house, so I'm gonna put a 3.5 because right now I have a 3.9. So I'm gonna swap out the diff with his, so I can have a little bit longer of a second gear. Because third gear is a little bit too short here, and second gear is third gear is too long, and second gear is too short. So I gotta swap them out. saw the car was getting a little hot because the fans were not turning on fast enough. So I just went ahead and I lowered the temperature so they kick on earlier. So I'm about to do a lap real quick and see how it does. I'm pretty sure something's still leaking because as you can see, there's a lot of smoke coming from the inside. I can smell it burning. So I don't know if it's my dipstick that's getting open and some blow by is getting through there. So I'm about to check it out right now and see. All right, so I went ahead and put a zip tie on the dipstick, hold it down, and I'm about to go ahead and do another lap and see if that was an issue. But my tires already delaminated. This side there's some cheaper older tires, and I got 2 more sets of tires, so I got 4 more in total. So hopefully I can take it down and not hot lap it, because I did those laps back to back, so I gotta make sure I don't hot lap it so I don't run out of tire. I'm gonna go ahead, try it again, see how it feels. My AFR stopped working. It's kind of weird, I don't know why. And my ECU needs an AFR gauge, so. Oh, it's back. Good old Innovate. Never buy a fucking Innovate gauge, garbage. $400 for this gauge and it fucking sucks ass. All right, so I mean, I did not see any smoke coming out. So that means that the dipstick was the one causing the leak. So now it's all good. Now I can relax and actually drive the car. So I'm gonna let it cool down for a little bit. I've been beating on it for 5 laps in a row. So let me let it cool down and we'll be back out. Alright guys, so we're about to go head out right now. Too much sauce, but so I have to get an alignment done because I can feel that the steering wheel is getting stuck. So I have to look at my angle kit, see if I can add a bump stop because my steering wheel is getting stuck at full lock and it's causing me to spin out. So we gotta work on that next. About to head out again. As you guys saw, that was pretty good. I'm still having a weird issue with the steering. It feels like it gets stuck sometimes. I don't know if my power steering pump is going out. It could be going out, I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. But I mean, we're having fun out here. There's a bunch of people for being Tuesday. There's like around, like I think like 15-20 people coming out. So yeah. Alright, so it's fucking freezing out here. This guy's in short, but I'm about to stop some tires. These puppies are fucking burned down already, as you can see. They're on the wire. I did, I think, like 7 laps in total, which are not terrible. They were almost brand new. They have probably like 80% life. So I'm about to swap them some that I had from last year. These are from last season. They still have some thread on them. So we're about to run this, see how long they last, and then we have our last set, which is this one right here. Yeah, but it's fucking cold as shit out here. And no one, including myself, no one has a fucking sweater. Like everyone thought it was gonna be nice and warm. Alright, so I'm super pumped up. The car is doing great. I think I've done 7 laps, 8 laps, and it's doing pretty good. AFRs are good. I've been keeping an eye on them. You know, when I'm full throttle on third gear, I'm like eye peeking the AFR gauge just to make sure that it's not hitting, you know, anything over like 12.5s. And the highest the highest I saw it going was 12.3. So that's pretty good. I'm super excited. The car's running great. AFRs are good. Like I said, the car's staying cool. I used to lower the temperature of the fan, and now it's staying cool. Oil pressure goes right up. Oil pressure is pretty good. But yeah, super excited. There's a huge line. As you can see, the line wraps all the way around. We're pretty busy. So it's pretty busy on Friday, Tuesday. I'm happy for them. You know, I'm glad there's people out here enjoying the track and getting some seat time in, which is good for the community and good for the track. Alright guys, you saw I just tagged my boy out there. His car's a little slow, so if at the beginning it was a little sloppy because my car was in third gear and it was dying down. I was making no boost, I had to clutch kick it a bunch, but then the rest of the run was pretty good. So I told him right now that I'm going to start in second gear just so he can keep up with me, and then I'll upshift to third for the last part of the track. But yeah, we're having fun here with my brother Arnold, and yeah, I love tandeming with Adair. Last year, me and him were both NAs, and to be honest, we had a blast. Like, we both had the same power level. Like, I was on his door and he was on my door, like every fucking run. But now I'm just slightly faster, so now he's looking to turbo in his car. Hey, you got turbo in your car or no? Huh? You got turbo in your car?
Oh yeah.
He said yeah. Yeah, but yeah, we're about to go. I'm about to lead, and then he's gonna follow, and then we'll switch. The line's pretty big, so the cars are getting super cooled down. The cars are cooling down enough since we're waiting around 15 minutes per run. So like right now the car's on 163. It's plenty. And then once we finish the run, the car gets to like 190, and it just goes down once the fans kick on. The car cools down super fast. I know you guys probably can't see me, but if you guys remember earlier, I was saying how my steering wheel was getting hard and stuck. Well, ended up being my power steering reservoir. It came off the mount and it was upside down, so all the fluid came off. I started hearing the power steering whine, so I went out and checked it out, and it was the whole reservoir was empty. So Adair gave me some. Luckily, Adair had some fluid. He gave me some. We filled it up, and it's all good now. So like the steering wheel feels way better. The car drives so much better now. Earlier it was just getting stuck all the time since he had no fluid. Alright guys, so as you can see back home, it's the next day, and yesterday was a blast. We had a bunch of fun in the car. Luckily the car made it all night and basically all evening. The only issue that we had was with power steering. The reservoir fell off, and that was my whole issue with the steering getting stuck. It's because I had no fluid and it was slowly leaking it away since the reservoir was upside down. But yeah, she's all good. She's all one piece. The only thing that I am changing is the rear diff. Second gear is way too short. I'm always on the limiter, and third gear was way too long, and the car was just falling on its face. I just had to clutch kick it a bunch to get up to speed. I don't know if you guys can see it when I was tandeming my friend Adair. I want to have it so the car's just in second gear and it's up like around 5,000–6,000 RPM range, and I'm always in boost. I don't have to smack the limiter constantly. So I'm gonna go ahead, weld the diff that I have in the shed and swap it into the car and put it in the car before the next drift event, and that should give me at least 8 to 10 miles more an hour in the second gear, and hopefully it's enough to just keep it in second gear when I'm drifting. I also want to go ahead and lower the car. As you can see, I mean, these tires are tiny. I don't know what they are. They are like 235s, I believe. I think these are like 235, 35s, so they're super thin. But I want to lower the car in the back because the rear end is super tall, Even the front end is tall. The side skirts make it look low, but the car is really tall. But I hate how tall the car looks from the rear. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and lower it. The only reason I have not done it because every time I try to get the car off the trailer, the exhaust hits here and it will rip out the whole exhaust, and you know, if I rip out the whole exhaust, I'm basically fucked. But I want to lower it a little bit, then test it out, see how it goes up on the trailer, and if it's better, I'll just leave it low. If not, I'll just raise it back up. But yeah guys, that's it for this video. I had a bunch of fun at the track. I had some decent amount of seat time, and I'm ready to go to the next event. So next event I go to is this Clean Culture. I will just be more practice, more trying to get used to the car turbo. My friend Adam is hosting an event called Daily Drift Invitational, which is a banner that's in front of my car. So this year he has 4 rounds up at USA, and I'm super excited for it. Hopefully I do good. I just saw the layout, and for the layout that we're running, I need to be in 2nd gear, so I definitely need to swap that diff out. But yeah, that's it for this video guys. If you guys want to watch more of this car, want to watch me in the comp, any other videos of any of my cars, make sure to click that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.